You are listening to royaltyfreemusicradio.com.
We are live. Hello, everybody. Hello.
You are listening to
Yeah. We understand. Hello, and welcome to the One DeathEater show. For I am one. I clicked on the wrong one. For I am one DeathEater, destroyer of souls, and I just got done watching probably one of the best FIFA World Cup championship games ever. Although it was, the very first championship game I've ever seen, and it's got to be said that was very, very exciting. I was very, very satisfied with the overall. The overall thing. So anyways, I just got done watching France win. That was very satisfying. I really don't know who I would have gone for if it was, any other team. But, I was kind of going for both teams, though. It's kind of weird because I don't usually watch soccer. And I've been trying to get into soccer, so it's just been like an on and off love-hate relationship with, the world of soccer and whatnot. So, anyways, before we get started here, just want to let everybody know that I am going to be playing Minecraft on different servers. So, the first server you guys will be able to access. The second server that I may pop into, you guys won't be able to access because of, some terms that the owner of that server promised or made me promise not to do. So, we're just going to get straight into it. So, anyways, this server is an old server that I used to be a part of, or actually I've been a part of for like frickin' ever. If you would like to be on this server, I'm going to go ahead and put in a new text named give me a sec. Okay. Named that. Oops. No. Outline. Oops. There we go. So here's the server I'm going to be playing on for a little bit. Yes, that is that is an IP address. Never fear, I'm going to put it right here where it can kind of be seen. So anyways, I'll be on here for a little bit. I am kind of promoting the server because, well, I love the server. I really do. So, they also have advertisements on, what was it? It was like /vote or some shit like that. Yeah, here's, all these sites that they've been promoting themselves on. Planet Minecraft, Minecraft MP, MinecraftServers.org, Minecraft-server.net, Minecraft-server.list.com, so on and so forth. So it's pretty cool. This a very, very, well, it used to be a very popular server. So they're trying to get it back running again. So anyways, as you guys could see, I'm working on, yet again, another stadium. And this is just, for inspiration from the, comeback of the server and whatnot. I've taken liberty in designing a brand new stadium with brand new colors and blocks that I've never really ever used before. This is a very, very lovely design, as you guys can see. The first level is basically, I think the first level is probably one of my favorite levels, just because of how well it's done. I love how this level was done. I really do. This is probably going to be one of my favorite designs by far. And the second level is pretty basic. I don't really do flag custom designs. All of it's just designs that I happen to like or I happen to come across. I kind of play with what looks good, what would look good. And as you guys can see, the first level is comprised up to bricks, black glazed, whatever the fuck this word is, nether brick, and the lighting has been the lighting used is sea lanterns, which I've never really used before. Which actually I got inspired to use them after kind of being forced to create another stadium for the other server I'm about to go in. But yeah, I'm actually almost done with this. I'm in the middle of fixing up the staircase, which will be copied in the process. So we're going to go over here, check out my other stadium designs. And a lot of them I've never finished. So, be warned whenever you see pretty much 90% of these stadiums were never finished. This is one of them, though. This is one of the unfinished stadiums. Pretty basic wooden design. These are not different colored woods. It's just the lighting. These are all oak wood stairs with oak logs, which at first I really wanted it to look like it was going to go sideways, but then I kind of liked the way that it looked facing, and the corners are kind of awkward, I guess. But it's doable. It's very much doable. And like I said, this stadium is not finished and probably never will be finished because I cannot be bothered to finish a project like this. I don't know. I may pick it up again, but it's just one of those where I'm not going to finish it. I mean, it's nice that I place something in here, for example, like a football stadium or a football little structure, and this is supposed to be like a little TV thing. So it's pretty cool. Over here is probably one of my I think it's also unfinished. Yeah, it is. It's also unfinished. You can tell it's not finished because you can clearly see the corners are showing it's ah fuck. Ah crap. Excuse me. Hello. But yeah, you guys can tell that, holy crap, this fucking stadium is like not finished whatsoever. So, how do I get into this motherfucker again? Is there even a way in? I'm sure there is. I'm sure I've made an entrance somewhere. If not, I'll just carve one out right here and try to find a center. This looks like a center. So, find the center. Carve out an entrance. There we go. And that's how I do my entrances. Alright, so, anyways, what the fuck is this? Oh, this is Spleef. But anyways, so this is a work in progress. This is supposed to be like a little convention layout thing for the server that that really at the time was at its popularity, and it still kind of is. I mean, I really like this design. There, yes, that's water on the roof, or on top of the dome, and all the cobblestone here used to be like glass dome, and I turned it all into cobblestone. But yeah, this is a very interesting stadium design I've done here. It's probably one of my larger stadiums. And again, it's just a very basic design where I would just put stairs down instead of pathways. You can kind of tell how very basic this is compared to my other stadium designs. I'm going to carve out another entrance right here so we can get out and head over this way to this stadium. Can anybody tell that I'm obsessed with stadiums? This is probably... I think this is a finished stadium, actually. One of my only finished stadiums that doesn't have anything put into it. I think from here it looks very basic. Yeah, it looks like that it might be a very basic design, or one of my most basic designs with no frickin' entrance. So let's pop in a slash through because I don't want to really break anything. Yep, this is a very basic design. It looks like that I tried to start building what looks like maybe a stage, and you can almost kind of tell that I was trying to make this more of a modern stadium without any paths and stuff leading down the ramps like I've done with my modern with my most with my up-to-date stadiums. But yeah, this is it's probably one of the most basic designs with the introduction of the open roof style roof that I have here. It's very nice. I'll cut through here, I suppose. Alright, let me change the day real quick. Find a bed. Is there any other stadium? What the fuck is this? Looks like somebody attempted like a stage or something right here. You know what? This almost looks like a freaking wrestling stage. That's pretty neat. Alright, so continuing on. Showing off my old frickin' stadiums. Here's one of the much larger stadiums that will never be finished. Even though the corners look like that they're finished, but it's not like filled in and whatnot. Actually, no, it's not even finished. It's not even remotely close to being finished. But it looks like that this corner is in fact finished. So, you know, there's that. Anyways, holy Jesus. You can kind of tell how old this fucking stadium is right here. And this is set up as like a little 9/11 memorial, little setup stage here. But, anyways. This is a very large stadium. This is when I was trying to figure out, you know, how big can I make one of my stadiums. And this is a very crazy ass freaking design, because this is before I just decided to do stairs and slabs and stuff. So all the seats would the audience area would just look pretty much like this, and I would hope for the frickin' best whenever I go up here, just be like, yeah, that's okay. And not being able to see like the entire fucking area. You would have to go like all the way down here. But looking up from the top of this fucker thing, you know, it's very large. There's 3 floors in total, and I got inspired to make this design from I don't know. I really don't know. It might have just been an inspiration build that I decided to do. Alright, so this is a very old stadium. Not my first design though. Let's see if I can find my first. One of the very first designs of DeathEater's multi-use stadium. I know it's around here somewhere. It's got to be around here somewhere. No. I don't know why I have a number grid here for. No, that's the wooden one. Might be over here. No, this is my recent one that I'm working on right now. Where the fuck did all my stadiums go? Houston, I've lost my stadiums. Might be over here somewhere. Other than that one. They've got to be over here somewhere. Did I already show off this one? Yeah, I did. I've got to. I don't. I have no idea where I frickin' placed my stadiums. It was frickin' insane. They should be close by though. I've built all my stadiums like surrounding each other, so this shouldn't really be a problem. But it is. It pretty much is. Alright, well, warp. I know that there's warps, so here's the next design. Still a very basic design. It's probably one of my, actually no, it is one of the most earlier designs where I decided, oh well, let's just see how big we can get. And I think if I go out here, I'll know where I'm at. Yeah, I know where I'm at now. So yeah, this one's not exactly finished because it doesn't really have a staircase, but hey, at least you know, the corners would be complete, I think. Just, you know, not lit up, which was a bit of a problem. I mean, it's lit up over here, but it's not like lit up everywhere else, which was a bit of a problem. You know, like I said, this one was used to celebrate the 2015 New Year. Had a little stage and everything set up in here, I think, at one point, and then I took it down and just placed that. Alright, moving on to over here. To this ugly ass design of a frickin' stadium. This is a very huge design. It's still 3 levels though, technically 3 levels. And it looks like a frickin' tornado on the outside. But, you know, other than that, it's still very early, very stupidly basic design. Very similar to my other ones. I've already showed you that one. This one is another basic design. But it's smaller and it has 2 levels. But it still kind of looks like a tornado from the outside. This was when I built outside of my grid because I didn't know how big I was going to make the design. And this was supposed to be set up to like be the walkways, and then I just gave up on it. I have no idea how I even built this without a frickin' without a grid. It's a little racetrack design that I attempted to do. And there's a few more designs. Such as this horrendous piece of crap that I never even I never even finished. I have no idea what the heck I was even doing with this. think this is another basic design. Oh, this is the same one. This one's another one that I was trying to get. I was trying to figure out how big to make them, and then I just gave up on building this one because I was just tired of building. We're not done yet. Then I gotta go pee. I think we're almost done. I've already showed you guys that one. This one's just another one that I tried to figure out the design for. Never really ended up putting it together. I'll show you guys this one in a minute. But this is the original when it comes to, you know, stadium designs. This one was the original one. And I'm going to say right now that this is probably the only one that looks kind of finished, because it's all lit up and there's a proper working staircase for it. So I will be right back real quick while I go take a piss. Excuse me. Alright, I'm back. I do apologize about that. When you gotta go, you gotta go. But with that being said, this is, you know, like I said, this is another basic design. Probably not one of my best, but it also is at the same time. Oops. Lighting's not the best in here, but you know what? Oh, freaking well. But yeah, we used this to celebrate the 2014 New Year. It's probably one of my favorite designs, mainly because, you know, it's one of the only finished designs. Mostly finished design. It's supposed to be like a little backstage bit or whatever. I have no idea what that was supposed to have been. But yeah, this is pretty much the basic of the basic when it comes to one of my stadiums. All right, so let's go take a look at the first stadium that I ever built. And I built this all by hand, and it took me pretty long to build this. And, trust me when I say that it took me a while to build this too. And I didn't entirely build this by hand, but I built pretty much half of it by hand before I was officially promoted to a rank that got me World Edit on the server, which at the time was a rank called Hero. What the hell is this? I have no idea what that was, or what this is. Alright, anyways. Here we are. This is supposed to be like the little backstage area, which doesn't really need any kind of work. This is, this is really like frickin' dumb. What does it say? Enter only. This must be the exit, right? Exit only, yeah. So, there's a dressing room on each end. Well, not really. It's just one big ass freaking dressing room that you would put like all of your stuff, or like I think this is like where all the tools, armored stuff would be, and then come out here and then get into the ring and do whatever. But anyways, this is like I said, this is the very first stadium that I ever built, and I thought I was being very clever with it. I had pretty much everything set up. This is supposed to be like the tickets and stuff. You would go over here, get a ticket or whatever, and then you would proceed to get into one of these lines that would open up and lead to like, okay, so let's have this set up here. Give me a sec while I do some things. So these would all then go like so. It's basically a line made of fences and and such. Oops. I thought I was being very innovative when it came to, doing something like this. In fact, if I remember right, I'm pretty sure this is supposed to go that way. This is supposed to go that way. Oops. So you would basically just come in, take this all around, go through all this frickin' bull crap, just to go inside this stupid fucking stadium that had like one match to show or whatever. It was so freaking dumb of a freaking setup, and I don't think I ever used it. But it was a very nice setup, and it was one of the only finished designs that I ever did that got me promoted to a rank called Guard, which was like a moderator rank on this server. So, you know, it wasn't, you know, it wasn't the best. I'll just put it that it wasn't the best design, but it got me promoted anyways. Because to get promoted back then, you had to build something, and this was my way of getting promoted to. I don't remember if this actually got me promoted to Guard or if it got me promoted to like Builder or whatever other rank there was. But yeah, this is one of the very first designs that I ever built. One of the very first, if not the very first stadium that I ever built. That pretty much got me inspired to start making other stadiums. And that's how I got started trying to, you know, one-up myself by coming way over here and building this monstrosity. And let me tell you, it took a long time trying to, you know, figure all this freaking crap out. So, you know, whenever I came and built the stadium, I had some help, of course. I had some help with a few people that also had World Edit, and was trying to figure out what I was trying to do and pretty much imitate what I was doing with the other corners, because I had everything all planned out. So basically everybody was, or at least those that helped me, were basically building up. And then I built the second level. I'm like, let's just end it off there. So this one, again, you know, even though it's a very, very early model build, very basic, there's no way to get up to the second, to this other level, which was intentional, because I did not want to have to worry about building another frickin' staircase that led up to this other level, because I already had this frickin' staircase and this little gated area that was supposed to like act like a frickin' entrance or whatever. And it was very difficult trying to get everything, you know, all worked out, because the plan was to build staircases on all four corners, and I just gave up after building this one area with this one staircase, that I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to finish building the stadium and then put it at that, because it's already perfect. So, you know, or at least it was to me. You know, I liked the look and the design of how this looked, and even though it, you know, you can kind of tell it's not perfect, but it's doable. It could be used as a stadium for like a sporting event or whatever. And at the time, I used Obsidian in like 90% of all of my stadium builds, and and I also used stone brick as like a little grid. Now I don't do that anymore. So if I do back, and I can't see a goddamn thing. Alright. This monstrosity of a frickin' stadium. Now I gotta try to find my other stadiums. Which I'm pretty sure they're like over here somewhere. And here's this one that got fully finished. But there's no way to get into this one, because I didn't build a way to get into that one. This one was partially finished in its own little way, but I don't think I'm ever going to finish this one as well. I don't think I'm ever going to fix that one. And this one, of course, I don't think I'm ever going to finish it. And this one I'm currently working on. That's, I would say it's pretty much almost done. I think the only thing that I need to do is fix the staircase area, make it more indoors, and give it a dome, which I've done before. I'm actually about to show you guys the other server that I have 2 more stadiums on that is currently being built to this exact design. So I'm going to turn this off while I connect to the other server. Alright, here we are. There we are. Alright, so here we are with our other stadium here. So it's very, very well, I mean, it's finished, but you know, this little area needs to get rebuilt one of these days. But I've just been, you know, super freaking lazy, so I just decided to build this little stage here and just keep it there. I've just decided to just keep the stage there until someone wants use for this specific stadium. But this is a very, very interesting color design that I did here, or at least the design in general. You can tell there was some thought put into this design, because the server is for a baby fur server, and I have some friends on this that moderates this server. So I'm just sitting here chilling out and whatnot, and then I'm sitting here like, let's just build a stadium. Why the fuck not? So I got enough money in server to rank myself up a few times to get access to the creative part of the server, and then access to world edit, so I can finally build a freaking stadium. And here we are. Where's that other stadium at? Here it is. So this one is another design that, I don't know, it's a very okay design. I was asked by one of the admins to create a brand new stadium of my design. And he asked me to try to make it smaller. I'm just sitting here like, I can't exactly make it smaller. It's not like I can just, cut it in half, because that's not how my designs work. You asked for one DeathEater's multi-use stadium, that's what you're going to get. So here is the very basic design that got me into wanting to use sea lanterns instead of glowstone. This is the very last stadium design over here that will ever use glowstone, unless if I feel like glowstone will just look good in this stadium and not sea lanterns. But it was very, very interesting design for him to ask for me to use sea lanterns and not glowstone. So I set it up with glowstone, or I set up one little bit with glowstone, and then I set up this other little bit with sea lanterns, and we pretty much judged both sides, and then we ended up saying, well, I kind of like the side. We both ended up saying, well, we kind of like the sides with the sea lanterns. So here we are with the sea lanterns. So I can't just make sea lanterns here and then glowstone on the floor. No, whatever's going to be used to light up the entire stadium is going to be used in both seats and the grid. So, and the grid, since I don't know what stadium I started doing stone brick and not obsidian, but I don't know. So here we are with this one mostly finished corner with staircase on the side. It's very noticeable, and I intend for it to be noticeable because I don't know. Not all stadiums are meant to be perfect. A lot of people would probably say, why not just cover up the sea lanterns or cover up, the lighting? And I don't know. I like it. I really do. I kind of like the sea lanterns kind of poking out that way. Make it a little spiral down or something. Makes it look pretty nice. No, but my intention is, after I get done copying, pasting this one corner of this specific stadium here, is that I'm going to at least cover up the majority or the rest of the stone that's shown here with probably wool or maybe a form of block or something. I don't know, but this was a very, very nice design. So I do like this stadium design. It's not one of my most inspired designs because I was told to use a specific color, and then he wanted an open roof, or open roof style. So I showed him what my style was going to be, and he apparently likes it. So this is what we're going to do. and if he doesn't like how this turns out, well, he's just going to have to get over it because I can't change it. And I'm not going to change it. It's too late for that. So give me a second while I switch back to the other server because I'm just about finished with this. Oh. Alright. Here we are. We're back. Alright, so what we're going to do here then is finish up. Is the sun going down? Yeah, it is. Now, that might be perfect. I don't know. But anyways, what we're going to do here is continue working on the staircase and then copy and paste. Because this one isn't going to be, featured on anything. So it's going to be more or less one of my best designs, especially when, I'm using these really nice colors that blend in really well. It really does look like it's blended in. It makes it a very, very nice design. This is probably going to be one of my most favorite designs. I can't really see that well. Oops. Alright, so anyways, for those that are just tuning in, I just got done watching the World Cup Championship game, and I was intentionally cheering, or not intentionally, initially cheering for France to win, and I don't know, it was very, very. It was a very great game. I was enjoying myself while watching the game. It was very, very enjoyable. And even though I wasn't really cheering for Croatia, I kind of started to cheer for them like near the end of the game because it was like 4-1 and then 4-2 and I'm just sitting there like, holy crap. Now I'm really hoping that these guys win because now they're like the freaking underdog. But at the same time, I don't know. I was kind of like cheering for freaking for both teams to win. So very big congratulations to France for pulling off their second World Cup win. Their first one dated back like a long ass freaking time ago. I can't remember what their when their last game was, but it was a very, very good game nevertheless. So, oops. Guess I can't do that. Oh well, it's fine. Oops. Again. Alrighty. Oops. Alright. Now to continue finishing, or at least, start working on this side now. This is a very awkward place because this is supposed to go up to that certain level, and it didn't exactly even out, and I was going to just put this going straight that way, and then I was figuring, well, I don't know if it would look that good. Plus, I'd rather just have it even up to like the middle. That way, it looks good. So that's why it looks like the way it looks like right now. Oops. How do I get over here? There we go. There we go. All right. I hope this will look good. Sure it will. Oops. I hate working with these freaking staircases, though. They're very, very annoying to try to work with. why I'm freaking lagging so much. Do I got frames dropping? No. I got 30 frames per second though. I don't know why I'm getting so little frames. It's so fucking dumb. Hold on. Let me see if I can't fix this real quick. Can I not, like, fix my... That's pretty freaking dumb. I can't change that. I'm getting 12 frames per second for whatever fucking reason. 12, 13 frames per second. I have no idea why. Why do I have 12 frames a fucking second? That might be an issue. Is there anything open that doesn't really need to be open? I got 50 frames per second. No, it's still fucking 12. Add like 50 or 70 frames a freaking second. See, now I have now it shows 75 freaking frames per second. You see it right there. Why is that? It's freaking weird. I don't understand why. Why would you fucking not work? You know what though? Could probably change the animation. Or the details. I don't got any shaders on. Nor do I even need them. Well, I don't know what's wrong. Might just be Minecraft being stupid. Alright, so that should be that for now. Now I need to work on the other side. I hate working with lag. This really sucks. Oops. Alright. Oops. So the first time I thought about putting staircases as a way to like get around the frickin' stadium was that, well, kind of have to kind of need a way to get around, right? So I was thinking, well, we're going to do that. Oops. At first I thought about, doing elevators, but it kind of looked, I don't know, it didn't look right because not every server has the elevator plugin. I know not everybody likes the walk, but sometimes it's just the inferior method of getting around in a server. Plus, I don't know about you, but I would rather like to walk around a big building than to like find that there's like so many things you have to do just to get from one place to another. To me, elevators, yeah, they're useful, but not for something this scale. Like, I know that elevators are used in IRL situations, but this isn't IRL, this is Minecraft. So you know what? I'm going to make people walk. Damn it. It's what I hate about working with frickin' lag. Hate lag. It's so frickin' annoying. That should be fine. I won't do that just yet. Alright, got all that. Damn it. Just so everybody knows, I'm going to be playing Assassin's Creed 3 later today. Probably in maybe another hour or so, I'll probably switch over to Assassin's Creed, and we'll do a separate stream. I'll just end this stream, change the name, and then we'll start playing Assassin's Creed 3 for a little bit, probably for another couple of hours. Or maybe even until I have to go to bed for tomorrow, which I have to be in Montgomery. Give me a second. Fucking everybody is messaging me at the same frickin' time. Frickin' drained my phone all the way down to 30%. Shut up. Why is my phone not fucking loading? Alright. Anyways. Oh, I forgot to set the timer. Hold on. What time do I have to wake up tomorrow? I think it's at 9. I have to be there. Yeah, it is at 9. So 9 Central. I guess I'll wake up at 5, my usual. I think Birmingham, or no, Montgomery is like a 2.5 hour drive from Atlanta. If not just a 2 hour drive, so 6. I'll be about 7 by the time I get there. 7 Central. So it's not that bad. Alright. This is really annoying. Will you fuck off? I really wish I wasn't lagging. That's one little side down. Oh, yeah. One more to go. Yeah, so anyways, I highly recommend you guys to check out this server at least. Not only is there a creative server, but there's survival. I think there's an RPG, and I think that's about it. There was going to be mini games at one point, but I don't know if that's still on the table. I don't think there will be though. Yeah, so the IP of the server is right on the screen, right below me, on the far right corner of the screen. If you guys want to check it out, come check it out. Come say hi. And if you like the server, make sure you vote on it. It's a very, very nice server. All these people here are very nice. Or at least, all the people that I know are nice. Might be some assholes that come on every now and then, but, what can you do? Damn it. You fuck off, please. I guess I forgot to do this a little bit. I don't think there's much to it. I think it only goes to a little bit anyways. Yeah, to like the second level. There we go. Alright, so next part's just gonna be frickin' annoying as hell. So what I'm gonna do here is start it off like here. I think I'll add one. Just one more, just in case if I need it. I don't think I do, but I will just in case. I think this one's the only one I won't put any slabs down for. And then continue it from right here. And then I'll do it again right here. Actually, do I? Oh shit. Well, I could just do this. That'll work. And then cut this down. Should be fine. Right? It should be fine. I'll continue adding on here. It's going to be very awkward. I have no idea how this is going to work, though. Alright, so I guess we'll go ahead and get started with the very bottom. Work our way to the top. I'm glad I placed those extra ones there. Alright, so I'll just place that there, stop it there, and then continue it from right here. Oops. Perfect. Still got a long freaking way to go, though. Ugh, this is so fucking annoying. You know what? I'm gonna leave it right here, and I'll probably end the stream. And you know what? I'll be back in an hour or so. Actually, you know what? I'll be back at 5. I'll be back at 5. We'll stream again at 5 for Assassin's Creed 3. Hope you guys enjoyed this little short build, whatever you want to call it here. I hope you guys liked it as much as I did. It's still very exciting. I like it. So you know what? Fuck anybody else that doesn't. I like it. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I will see you guys at about 5. Bye, everybody. Bye.